Cool.
Today we're being joined by Gus Toll from the Bendigo Pioneers. Gus, thanks for coming on, mate.
Oh, good, mate. Thanks for having me.
No, it's any time, mate. Tell us a bit about yourself, what you're into footy and what type of player you are.
A bit about myself. My name's Gus. I'm 19, overage this year. I've actually only been playing footy for 5 years this year. Started a bit late, played soccer until year 7. Then I stopped playing soccer in year 8, so I started playing footy. And yeah, at Bendigo, I'm starting the ruck, hopefully. I'm only measured 191 centimetres, but yeah, starting the ruck. So yeah, it's kind of my best spots where I've been playing most of my junior footy and footy ever since I stopped playing soccer. But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
That's very good. So obviously the Bendigo Pioneers, Gus, have got a tight-knit group as a
100%.
And Lockie on, just to name a few for now. And they've talked, biz. How is the feeling amongst group for you?
I mean, amongst the boys in Bendigo. Yeah, I'd say we're a good tight knit. Piggy, he brings a good vibe every week. He's always got funny stories to tell, which is always good buzz. And then you got blokes like Jimmy and all the rest of them. So yeah, it's good. It's good. We're definitely feeling like it's come together now after a good round 1 win against the Rebels too. It was good. It was definitely good.
That's good. Jimmy and Lockie, Gus, have been saying that you provide good value and you're a comedian of.
I think I've got some good stories to tell, maybe off the camera. So yeah, I've got some good stories. And the boys like to hear that, and they'll probably be laughing at that now when they see this.
Would be, but yes, an off the camera thing. That's fair enough. So obviously you mentioned stopping soccer year 8.
Yeah.
So what prompted that move? Was it just seeing other mates getting something crashing? How did that go about?
When we played, I don't know, I was real set on it, and then we played in year 6 primary school at the state grand final.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember, I think they said I was best on that game, or being one of them. I can't remember. Anyway, a bunch of people started coming up to me asking like, "Oh, who do you play for? Who are you going to play for? Like, what are you going to do with footy? You go." I'm like, I play soccer. Like, I don't even do this. Anyway, so then the next year I kept playing soccer, but I sort of kind of kept footy in the back of my head, and I kind of like enjoyed it a bit more. I like to be a bit more physical, and as like the soccer standards went up, they're like, there'd be more flopping, there'd be more like carrying on. And then when I played footy, you could just like, you could just put them in the dirt and like, I want you to do it. So that's kind of what made me change, and then just started getting more of a passion for it, and it's just grown for like 5 years now since then, really. So yeah, I'm starting to love it.
Gus, and I was, as soon as you mentioned soccer, I was going to ask you about the flopping and diving, Gus, and I'm sure you've seen it all your time. You mentioned about it started to come to be a thing. Is it too much from some soccer players, just in general? Do they just dive and flop and act? Just it off sometimes.
I remember I played NPL which was Bendigo City. We actually trained there now. The Pilots trained the same spot, but I remember when we went to some Melbourne games, we'd only be like 13, and like some kids they'd bloody go down like they got shot, like, and then they got the parents on the boundary line just screaming their head, like, we're just kids, man. Like, we're just trying to play soccer. And then but once I seen that, and my dad, he didn't like any of that stuff, so that kind of made me play, and he played footy as well, just local footy. So yeah, kind of made a switch for him, like for everything as well.
That's good. So in the 5 years or so that you've been playing footy for, Gus, have you had any personal footy accomplishments or premierships throughout that time?
Year 8, St. Joe's. Our St. Joe's year 8 team, we won a flag. I still think that team was one of the best teams I've ever played. And we had Harley went number 1.
Oh yeah.
Boys playing VFL now. We had a couple of boys that still play now with another 19-year-old this year. You could probably go VFL, but yeah, we definitely had a lot of talented kids that we still I still believe that a lot of them will probably play AFL one day. So we had a tight knit, and there was just a good connection amongst the group, which it was a good team to play in. But apart from that, Chuka Bombers, we were going to go. The year I left to go to boarding school, we got stopped by COVID, but like no team come near beating us. Like the lowest we got to going to be was like 50 points. So we're due for a flag that year, but then COVID got in the way, and then
Absolutely. Now you mentioned there Harley. Obviously, Harley Reid obviously being so highly talented and touted for years upon years before he's even drafted, probably when he was like 14, 15, where the talk, rose up dramatically. What is it about Harley that gets that hype? And also, Gus, should you take some form of credit to these levels that he's gone to, considering the silver surge give him? Or gave him?
No, I think Harley's just Harley, man. He just always puts on a show every time he plays. He plays with a certain amount of confidence, even when we're growing up. Yeah, even basketball, you just, we're in year 8, but we're playing against like the 11s and 12s, and he would just be overconfident, but he'd back it up every time, and he still does that. But I don't think I could take much credit for it. He's always done his hard work. I try to bring him down to earth when I could, when I used to see him around a lot more. But yeah, he's just always been doing his thing and to a very high standard, which I give him props for.
That's very true. And obviously the Rebels in round 1, Gus, must have been nice to get a win on the board to start things off.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was really great. We had a good Melbourne camp. A lot of good stories going around. Bondi giving us a good couple stories. It was funny.
Yeah.
But, good. Once we I felt like we just come out real tight knit, and we just trusted each other a lot while playing, which was good. And to get the win, it was just I'm still on that. I'm still on that good feeling from it. So now it's good.
How would you feel the guys will go this year? Obviously, kicking starting off with a great way got this week. So, how do you feel and expect the team? How do you expect the team to go this year?
I think we'll go pretty far. I think we've got a very tight knit amongst boys, and I think we've got a lot of talent that flies under the radar. But we've still got some, we still got a couple boys that are all Australians and a couple of Vic Country, a couple of boys that probably play Vic Country as well. So we got a lot of talent that's already out there, but we got a lot of talent too that I don't think gets as talked about as much as well. So I feel like and we're all I feel like we've got a very good there's always like a good bond between everyone, and there's always some sort of piss tag going on, which is funny, which kind of brings us better closer together.
That's really good. And you mentioned too about some guys in the Vic Country squad. It was really good to see how strong as well, Gus. And beneficial is that play alongside. All jokes aside, to play alongside guys that are in that Vic squad, and you're playing alongside them, you're training with them every day, and you kind of can show the standards that you need to get to that next. Yes, it's not AFL yet, but it's that next step towards that.
Yeah, 100%. So what was the question out of that? How do you?
So how beneficial is it to play alongside?
It's definitely like if you can see how they're going and how they go about it, and if you can feel like you're training up to that standard, you're playing, feel like you're going just as well, you're doing just many good things, it can really help bring confidence to yourself, so you can get to that next level, hopefully get towards your dreams. But it definitely does help. I just feel like it helps bring self-confidence, and if you play confident, then the world's oyster. You can do whatever you want from there.
That's right. About teammates that fly under the radar. Who are some of those people that you feel fly under the radar?
Jimmy Barrett's definitely. Well, I don't know if he's under the radar still, but he's definitely going to be a gun for us this year. He's definitely a big round 1. Dayton, DeQuavion. He's a gun. He's another bloke that I reckon should be talked about more than what they are. Hogs, he's not really under the radar, but Hogs will have a big year. Tommy Evans as well. He's another bloke he's just come back from injury, but he played real good on the weekend. So I think if he keeps that form, keep going. But there are a few of the boys top of my head, but that's what I'm thinking.
It's good. So Jimmy James Barrett to me that he's got one of his goals, Gus, is to kickstart that average of 3 to 5 goals per game. What are some goals for yourself?
My goals.
Yeah.
I'll probably just have a good amount of disposals as well as hitouts. If I can have anything over, if I can keep 15 plus on both sides of it, maybe more with the disposals later on, hopefully up to 20 and 20. If I can build up to there by the next couple of weeks and keep that form, that's where I really want to aim for. But Jimmy needs to just work on his goal kicking at the moment.
Gus, Jimmy, he actually self-admitted that 5 behind. See, I wouldn't have known that, but I knew about the goals, obviously. So Honesty was good there. But yeah, he needs to fix that up, especially if he wants that average to be up.
Yeah, no, he definitely does. No, but he keeps taking big marks and he keeps getting shots on goal. So if he keeps working on it, then it's gonna happen. There's no if. It's just a when.
True. And I have to ask this question because I think I know the answer. I'm going to ask it anyway. Who's some of your favourite teammates at the club?
Teammates, probably Pig Hoax. He's one of my good mates. See him a lot round. Jimmy as well. I get along. Bloke Billy don't hear much of Zayden Lockwood. We're pretty good. We're pretty good mates.
Yeah.
Job Shanahan, Gunn as well. We get along pretty well. All the boys from around here. Tommy Evans is another good mate. But yeah, they're probably some of the boys I'm closest with, just from around the area. I've seen growing up with them pretty much my whole high school, my whole life.
Yeah, that's good. Just teammates that love the limelight, the attention, the club, and they can't get enough of it. They know what to do when that camera's around. They love a bit of me time.
See, I got to say Pig. I got to say Lockie Hogan. I think he just likes it. He loves the limelight. He's always sending funny videos of him. Just doing funny stuff at the bowler, Moama. So it's good.
Yeah,
it's funny. It is funny. He definitely. I feel like he does like it a bit. I don't think he'll admit to it, but I reckon he does. It's pretty funny. But,
that's fair. Now, Mark, Gus, which one would you rather do and why?
What's that? What
Mark or goal of the year?
Probably Mark of the year. I feel like a good. I don't know. I'm kind of cursed in front of goals at the moment, or recently. So I feel like Mark of the year. But Mark of the year, just if you can really hang up there, it would be sick. And a goal would be pretty cool too. But if you can really get up there on someone's shoulders and it'll look sick, or just that's what I would personally think.
That's really good.
Sort of player.
Yeah, you can't go. Any goal. It'd just be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool. Anything of the year would be pretty sick. Yes, man.
I'm actually gutted. I was just at I was just at a training session, so I was at and this this swirly win at Winton Oval all the time, and I was just casually having a kick with some guy, and then having a shot not on camera, which is why I'm really pissed off about it. Is I'll just try and torp it to my right footer. So about 30 metres out on the boundary on the right pocket. And then I'll just try and barrel it and just see how close I can get to the goal. Went straight through the bloody middle, and I can't even kick that far. So,
and mate, you should get a spot on our team, mate. You should get a spot on the team. We need you. We need you bombing on from 60.
Yeah, I definitely can't kick from 60. Unless it's rolling about 70 times or bouncing 5 times.
Nah, I'll back you. What's that?
The pockets, the shots on the pockets on the boundary. They're my thing. Not in front or on an aim.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I practice it over and over and over again, and I don't even bother doing the rest sometimes. Maybe that's why I can do them and not the others.
No, that is fun. Do you play footy still?
Nah, not more. I haven't played for about 7 years. So I'm 25 now. I haven't played for 18, yeah.
Oh, really? There you go.
Oh, but I still do all these goalkeeping videos and have a kick and that still, just not official playing, no. But those goalkeeping things, and I just wish that was on film, because I tell you what, I'd be boasting about it, that's for sure, publicly, if I proof of it. Do it. It was fun.
I reckon I would do it if I were you, 100%. Get it out there.
Let's just say I tried that again just after I nailed that one, and I knew it would fail. It registered a point, let's just say that. So that's something.
Yeah. No,
anyway.
Point's a point.
Now, nicknames, Gus. You talked about Lockie getting the name Pig, which is not a public. What's your nicknames, Gus?
I used to have a nickname when I was a bit younger. They don't really call me it anymore. But my nickname used to be Dotty. That's actually a funny story for the boys that know. They'll be pretty funny. But yeah, they used to be Salvador Dotty. That used to be my nickname. But now it's just Gus, Gussie, Catoli, a bit of that. Yeah.
Which AFL team do you support?
I support Hawthorn. My dad's a diehard Hawthorn supporter, so I back him.
Nice. Not Gus. Obviously, Jimmy and Lockie. Obviously, they are both Bombers. So it's been disappointing to have to listen to them for the last week and a half, and they beat you in round 1.
Yeah, nah, haven't really heard the end of it from Pig, but nah, we'll get him next time. Piggy, he can't talk much. He just
No.
eats.
Oh dear. Now, who would you say is one of the toughest opponents you've ever had to match up on, Gus? Is there any particular player, or is it more so a team?
I think last year in like one of the last games for the year, I played on. I don't know his first name, but his last name's Pike. He was. I was only had a couple games under my belt, but yeah, he was. I was playing in the ruck there too, and I don't know if I maybe a bit underweight, undersized then, but yeah, he was 200 centimeters, a good. I reckon he was 95 kilos plus. He was a heavy boy, so he was definitely one of my hardest matchups for me personally. But yeah, they were a good team that year. So long.
If you were to use an AFL play comparison, Gus, the top style of play is a ruck that you play like, who would you say that is?
Definitely, I feel like Nat a little bit, just because he's a bit more agile around. He gets a bit more of the ball. He isn't like a Tim English. They're all right, but they mainly use their ruck craft. I feel like I can use a bit more around the ground, like Nat would have done. Taps it along the ground. Which I'm trying to do a bit of, but just kind of happens. I do it a bit, but I reckon him a little bit. Haven't got the hangers yet, so hopefully that comes out soon. But not there yet, but maybe like the below the knee stuff, bit of Nat and a bit of ruck craft like Nat too. Hopefully, I think that.
Oh, that's good. What is your go-to goal celebration? Have you got any that you pull out with your goal?
Go-to goal celebration. Probably these ones.
Oh yes.
Probably chuck those ones. Oh, just a good come on, just get out the crowd. Yeah, that's probably two of them I go to. That it doesn't get cold goals for me doesn't happen very often. So if it happens, I get around it. But yeah,
that's true. It's good to get around it, Gus. And not now. Do you know where that celebration you just did that one? Where did that come from? Because I just started randomly doing that, but I don't know where that came from. You know where it came from?
Where it came from? I think I actually don't know. I think there's something behind it, but I just remember.
Yeah.
There used to be a piss take at school, and we used to do it last year in year 12, and I kind of hung on to it. So yeah.
I don't know if Stephen Cornelio does it because I know he's done.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know if it was Cornelio or I wasn't Ginnivan. It was. I don't know. I'm trying to. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I can't for the life of me. If anyone's listening and knows that, I can't do it.
I think Ryland Johnson. He knows a lot of footy stats. One of my mates, so I think he'll put a below. He should know. He should know.
And then now, okay. Most prized possessions that you own, Gus. Anything that your most prized possession behind you?
Prized possession? Nah, that's from an old friend. That was from a footy game. Prized possession. That's a great question. Me and my mum when we were kids. It's out in the fridge. It's it's just a photo, but it's something I look at every day, and someone can take it off me, or always something to look at. So yeah, it's good. That's probably what one of my prized possessions is when I was young.
That's fair. So what, Gus, someone does at the club, mate, that you can't stand, whether that's leaving rubbish around, that's being flat out annoying, jump scaring people, anything that comes to mind.
At the club?
Yeah. Or just in general.
Annoying?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I was thinking about that one. Don't really get overly frustrated about many things. I'm actually pretty bad at breaking stuff myself and hiding it, or I'm probably the one that gets people frustrated. But nothing overly just goes out to me. Maybe just. I don't think of anything, to be honest.
That's fair. That's okay. That's sometimes a good thing.
Yeah.
That's fair. Now defenders, Gus, I feel like they deserve a bit more love and attention than what they truly get.
Yeah,
from a level, obviously you hear the Brownlow centre towards mids. I don't care what anyone says about that. That's what it is. And then the rucks, slide some votes in there here and there, and for
the Coleman. Yeah, the defenders don't have anything. Yeah, the defenders don't have anything. So it's
Should they have an official title, Gus, as well?
Should they what? Sorry.
Should they have their own official title as well? Yes, those position awards aren't so-called designed for those positions, but we know that.
I reckon they should eventually bring something in. I feel like the game's changing every day with all the rules and regulations and everything. They're bringing more stuff in, so I feel like a defenders award. I don't know how they judge it, or how to match the
The late Dad has had a segment on balance called the Golden Fist, and he would pick, and they still do it in his the 3-2-1 for the best all round, something like that.
Yeah, no, that would be good. A Golden Fist would be a little sick, a little trophy or something like that at the end of the year. Whoever wins it with a big fist, that'd be funny.
That's right. What are some fun facts about you, Gus, that people may not know about you?
There's actually a good one. I actually cut hair, so if you ever want if you want a haircut, bro, I'll get you right. Take you out to put you in the club, and the women, the girls, they won't be able to leave. Won't be leave you alone, bro. So I'll give you a haircut. That's what I like to do in my spare time. Cut hair. I'm a barber. I used to work at a barber shop. Yeah.
Very good. Maybe if people want that help, they need to go your way then. Now. Sorry. That's all right. So now this is the part of the interview, Gus, where teammates' hearts get broken and teammates may love you more and more. Right. Who's the best chatterbox at the club?
Chatterbox at the club. Hold on. Best chatterbox at the club. That's a good question. I'll probably have to say Hogs again, because he just doesn't shut up. I feel like when he doesn't take his Ritalin, he just keeps going and going and going. So yeah, he chats a lot. Yeah. Who else chats a lot? Me. I'll tell a lot of stories. So
yes.
I feel like I need to sit my lips sometimes, but I don't. But yeah,
that's fair.
Me and him probably talk the most.
That's fair. If you're stuck on a teammates, who would you want to bring? Not want to bring? Is there any particular reason why you would or wouldn't bring someone?
Who would I want to bring? I'd bring who would I bring? That's a good question. I'd bring probably most of the Chica. I'd bring Jimmy Pig. I feel like Dayton. I feel like he knows how to survive out in the wild. I feel like he's good at that for some reason. I don't know why, but I just do. So I'll probably bring Dayton. I'll bring Pink because if we had to eat someone, we could just eat Pig, and you wouldn't be hungry because you just get But that's I think I'll probably bring most of the boys, to be honest. I reckon it'd be funny. I reckon it'd be good.
That's good. Loudest and quietest teammates, Gus. Is there any particular loud ones and quiet ones?
Loud ones. Arch Daywick's pretty loud. He's very chirpy. Quiet. I feel like who's quiet? Who is quiet? Moz is pretty quiet. Maybe Dash Ramage. He's pretty quiet. He's also first year 19-year-old. Never happened before. So, but yeah, he's quiet. Pretty good kid.
Interesting. Now, this is the part of the interview, Gus, where the hot topic food questions come out, and I don't know why the Australian world we have food questions. Yes, food. People get so over this in Australia now. I've only ever had 7 or 8 people get the same amount of questions right as to how I would answer. We'll see how you go. Chicken, is it me or is it something else?
Is it Palmy or Palmer? It's Palmy. It's Palmy. It's definitely Palmy.
Yeah, I've had 2 people tell me otherwise, and let's just say they don't know what they're talking about.
I agree with you straight up. They don't know what they're talking about. 100%.
I'm in Jana, and it's got an eye in it where they debate it.
No, it is debatable.
For tomato sauce.
What's that? Fridge or cupboard?
Yeah, fridge and cupboard for tomato sauce.
Definitely covered. Like, you don't want to grab your sauce and go just get out of the cupboard. I feel like that's not. If you put it in the fridge, you're weird. That's how I reckon just covered. It's normal.
Very good answer there. 2 for 2. All right. Pineapple on a
See, me personally, I would say yes. I just love it. I put pineapple on like pretty much. Like I just love it. I put pineapple on my sub with like a bunch of other like random stuff with people who decide like pineapple. Yeah.
fair enough. It's okay. We don't always say. I'm not a big fan of pineapple.
You're not a big fan of pineapple pizza? You don't like a Hawaiian? You look like a Hawaiian lover. I reckon you'd like a Hawaiian.
Oh, good luck trying. Now, what's the other one? Food.
What's that? Sorry.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? Probably just a good steak sandwich, but only cooked by me because I like my steak. I like season it, and probably a good carbonara. I think carbonara is one of my favorite foods. But I do like a good steak sanger as well. If you make good steak sanger.
Yeah.
Tick. So yeah, no, definitely do like those two.
3 for 4. Let's see who can go the final 2. Food you don't like?
Foods I don't like. See, I pretty much eat anything. There's not much I don't like. I probably would say, I don't think I like the one they put on pizzas. I think it's, mate, no. With the little slimy looking,
What, the tomato paste?
No, not the tomato paste. It's, my dad puts on his, I don't know what it's called. It's like I'll just say olives. I don't like olives. No, I don't like olives. Not a fan of olives.
I agree. That's 4 out of 5. Good work. All right, the last one. Favorite takeaway?
Favorite takeaway. See, I think personally, I don't like spending money. So the Hungry Jack's $2.50 burger, shout out because can't go wrong. Bunch of $2 chips, can't go wrong. $10 and you get a good feed.
Well, that's fair enough. 5 out of 6. No one's ever gotten 3 or more questions different to me, so I'm glad you weren't one either.
Perfect.
Now, one before I let you go. Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush. That is a great question. Who's yours first? I want to hear yours.
Well, it's funny. People know this because I love WWE. Liv Morgan. I don't know if you've heard of her, but that's who it is.
Yeah, she's nice. She's very nice. Me personally, I would say you'd have to be like I would probably say like a Megan Fox. I think like you just go past those eyes. Megan Fox from like when she was in the Transformers. Like that's definitely a prime. Yeah, no, that was a good movie when I was a kid. Great movie when I was a kid. So yeah.
Favorite music?
Like favorite genre?
Or song, yeah.
I do like my rap sort of music. I think Drake is probably one of my favorite rappers at the moment, or just of all time. For me personally, I just like that sort of genre. But I do get around a bit of Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and all the rest of it. I do bump a bit of that with the boys on the car ride home. So yeah, I just don't want to do that.
You've mentioned Taylor Swift, so I'm going to bring her up. Now, I'm no fanatic, I'm no Swiftie, I'm no hater, I'm no nothing. But when she came to Melbourne about a month or so ago, Gus, I mean, I accidentally referenced one of her songs, Shake It Off, okay? I'm going to make up this talking to a guy named John. I'll go, John was having a speak about something, and I go, John, mate, just shake it off. But here's the catch. Taylor Swift, and he thinks I was pissing him off by intentionally using a Taylor Swift reference. But when I said that, I thought, gee, it's like, don't talk about her. I don't like her. I'm like, oh, okay. But you know what that meant? I just kept using that. Every time I want to piss him off, I'll say that. And the other Taylor Swift reference. That's cool. It is. And the other one is John Main. All you got to do is hate.
That's gold. I like that. I like that a lot. I definitely like that.
Pull off. I also play that song sometimes just to make them more mad.
I would do that too. I'll have to get on that, and so I can piss off doing that. No,
they get to a point where they say, "Get that something crap off," is what they say pretty much every time I do it. So
yeah,
you know it's working. So
100%. Yeah,
it's a great one. two more for you. So, game day superstitions, guys.
See, I don't think I had any. I still don't think I have any. One thing I do before a game that I don't know, I just kind of realised of it literally last Sunday. I have to get a footy, and I have to go like it's real like bounce it really quickly like
Yeah.
basketball off the world. I don't know why, but it's not really a superstition, but I just do it for every game. I've just realised that, but I don't know if I'd call it a superstition. But yeah, that's something I do personally.
That's fair enough. Now, AFL or AFL CEO for a day with you talking about rules earlier, Gus. What rule would you add and or remove?
I'd probably remove or like change the stand rule. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. So yeah, I'd probably. I don't know if I'd remove. I don't know. It's kind of breaks the game a little bit now, but I probably might be a bit more liable, or no, a bit more like I don't know if that's the right word. A bit more flexible. So like, if someone runs across it or you move a foot, like I reckon 50 meters for that is not on. So yeah, that's probably something I would change.
Mate, I really appreciate you coming on.
Nah, all good, bro.
Coming on, mate.
Pardon?
Have a good one. Thanks for coming on.